Sadaglita635, and this video will be titled, The History of Some Toys. Now, why History of Some Toys? Because if it wouldn't been by that small action, I wouldn't have them in my collection, okay? There's a bunch that I might be forgetting, but I'll try to remember everyone. But, here they are. Pretty big bunch, huh? There's a lot more. We're gonna start with, the year 2013. Well, 2012, actually. I was walking in the mall, the same place where I got the space robot, the same place where I got the Wing Fighter back in its moment, and the same place where I got Extreme Fighter. Well, when my dad got it for me. I was walking, and I saw this robot in the box, and I was like, oh my god, I've seen that robot in action. Of course, like, less than 1 year ago, I saw it in Joby Video's channel. I think it was, like, 2012. And I was like, oh my god, I know what he does, I know he's awesome and all. I actually was begging my dad to buy it. He was like, no, you have to behave, no. And I was like, please do it, please, I swear I'm gonna behave, please. I was about to cry, and he grabs the box. Sadly, he did not have the sword. Fuck. But the others did. I was like, okay, he's gonna have the sword, but he didn't. However, if it wouldn't be by me, I wouldn't have Sergeant. So, moving on. Year 2013. I'm walking through a fair, and I find a claw. That's right, a single claw. And I'm like, oh my god, this belongs to a robot. Because there were, like, both arms were in a box. And I told the woman, listen, do you have the rest of the robot? She grabs a bag full of broken pieces, and she gives me the body with the head and both legs. So, the entire robot's there. And I'm like, oh my god, well, how much do you want for it? $1. $1 freaking dollar. The robot's dispainted and all, but he has been repaired. He walks and all right now. He's perfect. All because of that, I found this beautiful claw in a toy box. Yeah. I was about to give up. Now we have the Space Fighter. This is probably one of the best ones. I was walking in my football court, like football on field in my school. And I see that there's like a small piece, that there's like a hole. And in that hole, I see something, like, I think I saw the bazooka, like the bazooka without this, because before it was like a light bulb. I modified it, now it has an LED, but before it was a light bulb. I see this sticking out, and I pull that out, and I see the entire robot dirty, with broken feet, but still on their place. And, of course, a lot of corrosion. Let's see if he actually, yeah. A lot of corrosion right there. He had corrosion there. He had a little bit of corrosion there. The ruts came out there, but didn't out of there. These are, I don't think these are the original contacts. No. Yeah, these are the original contacts. This one's the one I replaced. The robot was working perfectly. Later the chip died, and now he has another chip plus LED lights, but I might modify him soon so he actually has the light bulbs again. Yeah, but if it wouldn't be by me walking there, I wouldn't have found him, and again, he wouldn't be here with me. So this is one of my rescued robots from 2013. Now, next, we have the one from 2012, Universal Fighter 4. This one came like, now, you guys might be like, oh, Destiny, I don't believe in Destiny. Well, I neither do. But this is one of the things, as a bunch of other things, that make you think twice. I bought this robot, I saw this robot because my dad and me were walking around some stores to buy some food, and I see this one in the toy shop, and I say, Dad, can you give me some money? And he said, well, how much do you need? I go inside the store, I ask how much this robot was, and I said, okay, it was $11 back then, and I said, okay, $11, he told me, no, well, later. So what happens later is, I go and buy it, like, I grab it, and a woman says, I was going to buy that one, and I was like, okay, this one was the last one, of course, and I was like, I did not give a fuck, of course, and I just bought it and all, and he was brand new back then, so yeah, if it wouldn't be by that freaking second, it would have another owner, and probably right now he would be in the trash. Same with the Amazing Robot. I came to the Chinese store, to one Chinese store for the first fucking time ever, and I saw this robot with a one of the feet were broken, actually. One of the pieces that were holding the foot were broken, but still. I bought it because I have money back then, and here he is with me. Now, another Zero Future Fighters King first generation, the second one I got. There was this guy who showed me a picture of the Future Fighters King, the third generation, and I was like, oh my god, I was spazzing out. So then when I got him, one of my classmates told me, oh, I have one robot like that, and I was like, wow, really? Yeah, he told me, yeah, it's dirty and it's incomplete. So he brought it, and he was this one, the Chinese version of the Future Fighters King from the first generation. He was dirty, he was sticky, he kinda still is dirty. That's this painting, but he still has a lot of dirt, but still. But yeah, if he would be by me, he would be dirty, still in the kitchen, because he was actually in a kitchen. Sticky, greasy, and not working. Well, he actually worked perfectly. Like, the lights did not light up, only light that lit up was the face, and the sound actually worked. And he worked really bad, like, he did not walk that good. But he did spin, actually. Going on. Fake Robot Leader. Or Leader, yeah, Robot Leader from JD Toys. This one was also one of those, because there was this guy who was always promising me, oh, I'm going to bring you the robot, I'm going to bring it to you, I'm going to bring it, and he never did. And one day I went next to him and I said, oh, I'm sure you did not bring the robot, so I'm just going to leave. And he said, nope, I actually brought the robot, and showed me, and it was this one. So I bought it off from him, and here he is. It was broken, the gearbox was actually shattered, so that he did not do anything. The chip was dead, so I had to replace it, and here he is. And of course the wheels were plastic, so he did not walk, and the gears here were split. Sad, but true. Chantilly Lane Bear, the Sisters and Friends one. I was in the fair, it was the last turn I was giving, and I saw this one sticking out somewhere, I don't remember where, but I was like, if it wouldn't be by, I actually had more, like, you know, I was like confident I was going to find another thing, I would not find this one. But somehow I did find this, and I'm really happy that I did, because if not, then I don't know where it would have been. A small heads up, it had the original batteries, and the motor was stuck, but still has the original tags and all. What else? Oh, the dancing cow. I got this one in a lot with the yapping dog. There was a woman that was planning to buy it. So, like, here's the thing though. The person that was in that stand, he said, like, the person said, oh, the person that's here is not here. It went to the bathroom. So what I did was, I sat on a place where nobody could see me, waiting for the person to go back to the stand. When he went back to the stand, I was like, okay, how much do you want for those? And he said, okay, $5 for each. I bought them, and of course the woman just spent way too much time, and she did not buy them. I was the one. So again, when I want something, I'm really, really, really annoying with it, until I finally get it. But, of course, just a small thing, this one had a broken wire from the button, and the dog was really awful, but now he works. Next story. This Santa Claus is one of those that, if I would not buy it, it would have been destroyed, because it had no head. Like, the head was broken off, just like this one. I just don't remember how a classmate gave it to me, and he asked me way too much. He asked me $12 for it. Like, no, $15. And I was like, dude, listen, it's broken. I'm gonna give you $12. And I was like, I was really pledging to buy it. Like, I was really like, oh my god. And of course, like, I waited an hour for him to actually find it out. Like, to not find it out, for thinking about it. And then when I went asking, he said, no, I'm still on 15. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna give you 15 for the fucking Santa Claus that's fucking broken. So the next thing you know, I got the Santa Claus, and he was broken, very fixable. He's now in my collection. But still, I paid a steal. No, I paid a really bad price for him, but still. Now, here's one of the kind of interesting stories. This piece of shit. This Motionette from 1999, I believe. It's from B&D. The reason why I got this one, I was going to buy some food for my cat in a pet shop, and I was sitting because the woman was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna look for the things. They're in the back. And I said, alright, it's fine, I'm gonna wait here. And the next thing you know, I was looking around some shelves, and I see the Santa Claus sticking like this, laying forward, with the head like this down. And I tell the woman when she gets back with the food, listen, what about, can you tell me something about that Santa, I want to ask you some stuff about that Santa Claus. And she said, oh yeah, it's broken, he does not work, the head's broken off, and I did not know that at the time, I just knew that he was laying down. And I was like, listen, would you sell it to me? And she was like, yeah, but I don't know the price. And she was like, okay, let's check on the internet. I said, let's check on the internet. And she said, nah, you know what? I trust in you. Just give me a price. I gave her $5 for it. I know, kind of pricey, but he had a way to be fixed, and now he's with me, like brand new again. But still, if he wouldn't, damn it, I have something in my throat that's annoying. If it wouldn't have been by that small action, I wouldn't have had this guy in my hands, because that day I was like so freaking, I was so lazy. I was like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm like, I'm way too lazy. But yeah. I have to admit, this was actually 1 day or 2 days before Christmas, okay? Really, the time limit. Same with that one that I'm going to tell right now. Alright, so this one, my dad was going to the bank, and I saw that one. Here's the thing, actually most of this were around the same price. I was like, this one was, I paid $5, I paid $5 for that one. And for that one I paid like $7. Jesus, so much. Why the fuck so much fucking money? Alright, whatever. But yeah, this one, he was like this standing in a toy. Yeah, you guys can tell he has stains, but you guys are gonna be like, did you wash it? Yes, I did wash it. The stains will not come off, but still. And of course, I ruined the small thing here because it was with hot water. So I was like, fuck, why the fuck did I do that? All the fur here, all the thing just came off. But yeah. So I saw this one, and I asked the seller, because it was a place where they sold used books and all that stuff. And I was like, how much are you asking for this toy? And she was like, well, $5. And I was like, okay, I'll be right back. And I was like, when my dad went out of the bank, I was like, can you give me $5? And he was like, why? And I was like, okay, listen, I saw the Santa Claus right there, and it's really well made and all. And he told me, okay, I'm gonna give you. So the next thing you know, I got this for $5, kind of broken, but now he's again in my collection with a semi-professional toy fixer. With this one, it's kind of another awkward story. He was in a toy shop, I think it was 2 years ago, and I once turned him on. He had batteries back then. So, I turned him on, and when I tried to turn him off, the switch went in. I broke the switch. It just went in. Of course, the Santa Claus, I got to turn off the Santa by taking one battery out. So what happened was, when I saw the Santa Claus in 2015, like was last year, before Christmas, and I bought it for $7 with a broken switch and corrosion, which I don't know if you guys can see it right there. This was the battery that I left. I took out the front battery. I left the back battery. So I bought it. He needed grease, he needed oiling, he needed new contacts, and he needed the switch to be repositioned. But hell yeah, that was worth it. Now he works perfectly. But again, it was my fault, and I got it for really cheap because it was actually my fault. I was the one who broke it, and nobody never found it out. And now, 2 years later, he comes up to sale, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. After all, I broke it. You break it, you buy it. But yeah, another bunch of stupid stories. The drumming bunnies, I still have to restore one, but the bunnies and the Christmas bunny, which is the one here, I bought them at one of those car boot sales. They were under a table. If I would not have been closer, I wouldn't have looked at them. $6 for all three of them, a really good price. What else? Damn, I have to think. Oh, this one, I bought it again. Same situation as Robot Sergeant. Daddy, can you please buy it to me? No. And then yes. Mine. Same situation with the Wing Fighter, which I no longer have. I do have the box, I do have the pieces, but the robot's not there. Same situation with the Beat Magnum. Which one it is? Oh yeah, the one up there, the newest one I have. That one. Same situation. Same situation with Megadeth Warfare, Brave Robot. No wait, not Brave Robot. The first Brave Robot. Yeah, the first Brave Robot. Combat Hero, Iron Man Robot. And then of course, same situation as the Future Fighter Skin kinda with this one. He had no arm, he was broken like fuck, now he's finally working. I think he has batteries in. No, doesn't. But he walks perfectly. Kind of the same here with this one. This one's actually a prototype, and I was like... here's the thing though, I bought that one in the same cardboard that I bought the Dorito Bunnies. And I was like, oh, it's a Mars Storier. And he told me, okay, I'll give you, I think it was 11 or 10 or I think $12. I was like, yeah, fine. I get home and fuck yes, it's assemble. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, same situation than the Sergeant and all. Well, basically with the Universal Fighter and the Amazing Robot with these two guys, like I walk. Well, this one actually they gave me the money for the second one. This is the first one. I was like, oh, Dad, can you buy me this? And he was like, no, and then yes. You know, that's how my dad is. You have to really cry for stuff and he's gonna buy them. I know, it's kind of cruel, but it's actually true. What else? Oh, this two, they're from, the times when I go camping, I buy them. This one was a steal, $60 in 2014. This one was $40 in 2015. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, this one also. This one. I asked my dad, hey dad, can we buy it? And he was like, no. Then he was like, okay, but this will be your Children's Day present. And then he bought me the Brave Robot, the second one. And I'm like, you fucking serious? But yeah. What else? Let me think about it. This one, Saturn and Rabone came in the same lot, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, they came in the same lot. I just don't remember. Like, I remember, here's, one of my classmates had a bunch of robots from his childhood. I got the Robosaur, I got the Rabone, I got the Saturn, I got the Universal Fighter 2, and I got the, where is it? Yellow Dinosaur facey thingy. But yeah. Just don't know what else. Mickey Mouse! The Mickey Mouse Motionette. If you guys have seen Dr. Doll's channel, recently he made a shout out to some of my friends and me as well. Like, he made a shout out for me, for Cole Walker. Now that I remember about it, thank you so much, Dr. Dolls. And again, a shout out for Dr. Dolls. Please subscribe, and all those people, all those persons who are in Facebook, please, please get to his page. He's a pretty nice guy. So, now, funny thing is that this one also does have a funny history. The Mickey Mouse Motionette from Santa's Best. This one also does have a funny story. I bought him in the fair, the last fair of, I think it was 2014. He was fine and all, but the head was actually broken off. The piece that held the head was broken, so he was only getting holded by the staples that are in the neck, which he does not keep anymore. I just took them out. And he was dirty like crap. He was getting stuck because there was like the middle axis here that makes the arms move. It's metallic, so that got bent, and the small gear that was attached to it actually was like crooked. So he would click, like he would grind when he would get to the open arms position. Yeah. So pretty much the reason why this is actually a special story is because I did not see that until I almost left. I had only $20 left, and this was actually $20 fucking dollars. Yeah, $20 fucking dollars for a Motionette that was broken, 30, and it got stuck. But again, he had a way to be fixed. As soon as I left the fair, I see that, and I go back in, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a Motionette Mickey Mouse! By the time I thought, hey, it's gonna be the one that moves the arm up and down, but no, actually, this one moves both arms the same way. But, yeah. So this concludes the entire, Zodac Leader 635 toys that I wouldn't have gotten. I know there's a ton more. Actually, by example, there's another category that it's called, how's it called? It's called robots that if I wouldn't have had, they would have been in the trash. Example, the duck, the two the two the mouses, because the two mice, because one had the chip was dead, and one he had a corroded contact, so he was not working. This one as well, a split gear in the head, which I think it's not splitting, right? Yeah, it's not splitting. It's a 10th gear that goes back and forth here. He had a lot of corrosion here, a pretty big load of corrosion. So again, I had to clean him off and, start all over. If it wouldn't be by me, he would not be here with me, okay? I had to point that out. Dinosaur, the annoying T-Rex as I call him, he was broken like crap. The legs were unhooked. Same with the Triceratopsaurus, I call him Monoclonius. He was actually broken as well. Elephant, same story. Dinosaur, he was working perfectly, but the chip was almost dying, kinda. What else? There's a bunnies that were dirty. Somehow they were still working, but they would all have problems. So, yeah, that's why. I mean, if I wouldn't have got them, nobody would have, and they would end up dirty, broken in the trash probably. Same with this one. This one actually had corrosion in one of the feet and had no battery copper, so I bought him. What else do we have? This one. This one also had corrosion and it was stuck. I forgot. This one had corrosion and it was stuck. I had to replace the entire battery compartment. Singing in the Rain Dog, broken speaker, not working foot. I think it was the foot. Yeah, it did not work. Of course, all the red leather's just coming off, but I don't care. Curious Puppy Lost. This was actually a plush, okay? Somebody cut the mechanism of the somebody cut the wires from the battery compartment, took the battery compartment out and sewed the Velcro. I actually had to unstitch the Velcro and see how the mechanics were. They were perfect somehow. All these ducts here were faulty. All of them were broken, stuck, or had a split gear. They all work right now. They're all clean because I cleaned them. I washed them back then. They all work. Okay. What else? Oh, the China fake dolls. I'm not really proud of getting them, but they were dirty. This one had a broken belt, and this one actually did work perfectly. I don't know why. They said that it was broken, but it actually wasn't. I'm planning to get a couple more dolls. Yeah. What else? This one was also broken. I got it because it was a childhood memory. I used to have one when I was little, but it was, instead of being green, it was all red, this part here. What else? Oh yeah, Galaxy Ranger, Robot Leader, Robot Commander, Saturn, Robon Mini, Millennium Robot, the Black Millennium Robot, Future Fighters, Leader Robot, that one as well, that one, this one, which one else, gosh damn it, and this one, and this one. They were all broken when I first got them, okay, they were all broken, and I of course had to fix them, restore them, and all, and they ended up being in my collection. Again, all the toys that I get are all the toys that I try saving. If I cannot save them, I just leave them reassembled, okay? So yeah, this has been Zadok635. This has been just a small video of just what I do. I might do more videos again, because I have a long-lasting recording phone. But still, again, I do this for fun. I do this because I feel like I need to save these toys from getting destroyed or thrown away. Because again, they are important. Some of this belong to the childhood of people, okay? Robots like this one, they were used by a kid. But somehow you cannot give a toy that you had when your childhood for a kid for now, because again, they are not that resilient, so they're gonna break. So that's why, that's pretty much for me, that's when the robot becomes a collector's item. When his useful cycle, his life cycle finishes. So, by example, the toy broke, and they sell it or they donate it, and somebody gets it and fixes what the problems they have, and then they are left for collector's items. Of course, these are already toys. Okay, these are not. I just bought this one because of how rare they are getting. I'm no longer looking at Beat Magnums. I don't know how. They are no longer getting sold, and I have 5 of them, hopefully. I didn't look at any other Mechanism Warfars or Brave Robots. So these are already on the way of extinction or something like that. They're gonna be extinct by a while. I only hope to find this one's at car boots. That would be badass. But again, I think this video took way too long. Again, thanks guys for looking at this video. I know it's not really that interesting. It's only the story of a few toys and what I really do. And thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video with probably another thing. But of course, just before I go, the doll has a fucking gun!